I'm pretty tired. Are you tired?
Oh, I'm exhausted.
All right, Toronto Film Festival's been over for like 4 days.
Yeah, King Street's pretty quiet now. Most of the celebrities have gone home, but
like the Dark Knight, the Lightbox rises again. We're back with our preview of the fall season.
man, TIFF has to stop hammering us with the awesome. Just like every season, Lightbox is going to show quite a few new releases, films that have not really been shown before, and I think they're worth examining again. They always seem to land some really high profile and really terrific films. For instance, we're getting a copy of Samsara projected in 4K, as they say. Samsara is the sort of sequel to Baraka, which again follows in a line of films with Poya Katsi and Kayanis Katsi.
Right, this played at the festival last year, 2011, is that right?
Yes,
Yeah.
and I was lucky enough to see it.
Yeah.
It is so spectacular. I think the best description is lickable. Even though this film is going to come out and be available in Blu-ray and other home formats, nothing's going to compare to this. It's stunning.
Speaking of digital and spectacular looking, does Dial M for Murder qualify as a new release?
So I'm going to go ahead and say yes.
Well, it's a film from, what, 1952?
Yes.
Yeah, and it's been re-digitized and re-3D'ized. It was 3D originally, but obviously it was stereoscopic film. They've done it now as a stereoscopic digital presentation.
Brings new meaning to the term post-conversion, doesn't it?
It does.
You know, on some level it represents seeing the movie the way that Hitchcock would have seen it in his head before he made it. All the limitations of 3D from the early 50s have been removed. This is as crystal clear and as beautiful a presentation of Dial M for Murder as there will ever be.
If you like 3D.
I know there's also some big films that actually played during TIFF itself that are going to be coming back as new release presentations.
Yeah.
Anything that you're excited about?
Well, the one that I'm really looking forward to seeing is called Rebelle. It's also called War Witch. It's Canada's submission this year for the foreign language Oscar. It's been reported all week as Canada's submission for the Oscar. We're actually eligible for all the Oscars. However, this one's our submission for the foreign language Oscar, and I'm looking forward to seeing that. Also, the Peter Mettler film, The End of Time, which you saw at TIFF.
Yes, I did. I was lucky enough to make that the very first film I saw at TIFF. Imagine if Godfrey Reggio and Werner Herzog had a kind of odd baby. I think that's where you're at with The End of Time. It's a very non-linear, non-narrative kind of approach. It's a truly experimental film. Mettler always makes movies without knowing how they'll wind up, which is exciting. But it's so beautiful and so kind of arresting, and it does in fact add up to something fairly profound.
Okay, I want to skip to the scary stuff.
Sure.
It's October, Halloween times.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yes.
There's a George Romero program coming, zombie movies. There's a program called Birth of a Villain, where they take Halloween, the Michael Myers character, and then they go to all the classics. Nightmare on Elm Street, you have Friday the 13th, all of this great slashers.
Slash-o-rama.
Yeah.
A lot of,
Yeah, and for Nuit Blanche,
Yeah.
at the Lightbox, Zombie Spectacular,
Yeah, it's called 101 Tueries de Zombies.
101 zombie kills.
101 zombie kills with a pretentious French name. Yes.
And they're going to be playing it all night in the Lightbox 1.
That's right.
Kill after kill after kill after kill.
It's a shuffling loop of carnage. Yes.
And then, because the end of the year is the Mayan apocalypse, the End of Days program, where they are playing Last Night, Zardoz, Road Warrior, and of course, Armageddon.
Nice. I think this may be the most notable series of films based on someone making a mistake with the calendar, except maybe for the Christmas films they're going to show.
Yes, for Christmas,
Yeah.
the complete set, Scrooge, Scrooged, and A Christmas Carol by the Muppets.
Oh, that's everything you need.
It is everything you need. I want to talk about Scrooge, which is also just called A Christmas Carol. That's the Alistair Sim version, which every human has seen on television. No human has seen on the big screen.
Well, I'm just not sure there is a more pleasurable experience than watching Alistair Sim wake up and realize it's still Christmas morning.
It is-
really is. It's
divine.
It's a feat of
Yeah.
acting alchemy. There's nothing else like it. Christmas movies, they're one thing, and I am very excited. But they're not the real gift.
No, the main event still coming. The big one here at TIFF, the 50th anniversary of the James Bond series on film. They're bringing Designing 007, a massive exhibit about the history of the franchise. The Golden Gun is going to be here, and I am totally going to sneak it out while this is happening, also to build up for the release of Skyfall and to celebrate the 50th anniversary of the franchise. all the James Bond movies on the big screen. I'm actually going to be writing about the James Bond movies on thesubstream.com in a franchise series that we are calling From A to Bond. For the most part, most of these I have never seen in a movie theater. Like, I've seen maybe 5 of them in a movie theater.
Live and Let Die,
Spy Who Loved Me,
From Russia with Love,
The Living Daylights, because I have a bit of a thing for Timothy Dalton.
Octopussy, because it's the first one I saw in theaters.
Octopussy, the first Bond movie I ever saw, but I saw it on TV.
My actual guilty pleasure, License to Kill.
Tomorrow Never Dies, because it's significantly better than you think it is, and I never saw it in a movie theater.
Yeah, this series is 50 years old, so when it started, as my wife likes to say, we were diapers in heaven. The individual stunts and the kind of pull out the stops, sort of insane production stuff, that's the best part of seeing these on the big screen for me. And also, beautiful, beautiful prints and really good presentation that I think is going to really elevate this, and it's so exciting to be able to do this.
So I'm tired. You still tired?
Yeah, I'm still pretty tired.
I think we're going to stay tired.
Yeah, there's too much to do.
The season looks amazing.
Yeah.
This is all going to be happening October, November, December. Look for information on TIFF.net. Come to thesubstream.com to see what we think about the stuff that we're seeing.
Oh, I can't wait to get into this and start buying tickets.